Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is MTG Ghoul Dude, and today we're going to be looking through my Can't See the Forest Through the Zombies deck list. The commander is Wilhelt the Rotcleaver. He's replaced my Scare of God deck as of recent, and I'm going ahead and change that. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, so this is really not separated out like I wanted it to, but we're going to go through it as it is. So to start it off, we're going to go through the artifacts in the deck. Kind of the mainstays in just about any deck that I've had so far. Basalt Monolith, Arcane Signet, Bantu's Monument for a little bit of combo potential. Demir Signet, Felwar Stone, Jeweled Lotus, Mana Crypt, Mind Stone, Phyrexian Altar, Prismatic Lens, Soul Ring, Talisman of Dominance, Throne of the God Pharaoh, and there's a small combo I like to do with that one as well. Wand of Orcus, which is I haven't been able to hit any of that yet as of recent, and Wayfarer's Bauble because we are playing more than two colors. So on to the creatures. Acerak for the, if I can see, yeah, there it is right there. The Rooftop Storms in the deck, who you can consistently just cast it for the free and drain all your opponents out. Carrion Feeder, Cemetery Reaper, Cleaver Scalp. I haven't gotten to use that as of, like I said, as of recently. I don't get to play this deck as often because I'm mostly tuning my Tormod deck. But it's really good for your sacking to make an extra copy of like a Death Baron or Diagraph Captain where it loses life and just doubles the life loss. Crypt Breaker just for card draw and small zombie tokens. Death Baron gives it +1/+1 and Death Touch to your zombies. Diagraph Captain gives it +1/+1 also, and it has Death Touch, but it also does the life loss. Diagraph Colossus is kind of the same purpose. Diagraph Colossus has been one of my pet cards for the longest of times. Just something that I started playing back in Shadows of Innistrad, so it's just something that stayed with me. Gleaming Overseer to give the zombie tokens that will make Hexproof and Menace. Graveborn Muse, I've had this out multiple times and I've had to sacrifice it because I'm not responsible enough to have Graveborn Muse out with a horde of tokens. Gravecrawler, Grey Merchant Asphodel, Hordewing Skype to give all the zombies flying. Lazotep Reaver to make multiple zombies, which it also goes in tandem with the, which is one I don't actually have in here, but it would actually go good with the, it would go good with a Nim Death Mantle Ashnod's Altar combo. I might consider putting that in if I can come across another Nim Death Mantle. Lord of the Undead, Murderous Rider, removal in a body. Newscraft Mob, which if you find a way to sack it and bring it back, it does double duty. Noxious Ghoul, just good removal for your indestructible creatures if you can find a way to keep bringing zombies into the graveyard. Plague Belcher, Poppet Stitcher, which is one that I recently kind of fell into. I kind of like the ability to make zombies without having to sacrifice them. So having that flip side, the Poppet Factory is actually really good. But with Wilhelt, it's even better because he makes 2/2 zombies creature tokens with Decayed, and with Poppet Factory out, you actually get to keep those zombies because they don't have Decayed, and they become 3/3s. So, Relentless Dead, Shambling Ghast. Tormod makes it into this deck because of his token ability. Undead War Chief makes all the zombies easier to cast, like the Newscraft Mob and the Noxious Ghoul. The Vengeful Dead is another Plague Belcher ability, Plague Belcher effect, and Vizier of Scorpio makes all of our zombies Death Touch. These only come to play with the zombies that, like the Great Diagraph Colossus makes, the Crypt Breaker makes, the Cleaver Scab, all the ones that make zombie tokens that don't necessarily aren't decayed. Then we're going to go into the enchantments. My enchantments are Endless Ranks of the Dead, Graft Harvest for the Menace ability. Kindred Discovery, because whenever you're constantly making zombie tokens, you can dig until you get what you need. Necro Duality, just a really just good card for a little bit more casual zombie deck. And Rooftop Storms is for all the combo potential. Like when you can't use an ability that allows you to cast a creature from the graveyard, like Gravecrawler, and you don't have the mana, or you just don't want to pay the mana, you can use Rooftop Storms. Go to our sorceries. I have Army of the Damned. This comes in real clutch, especially with the Diagraph Colossus, when you have the Throne of the God Pharaoh out, because it allows you to deal damage equal to the number of tap creatures you control, which is important because you can literally make 13 zombies, and at the beginning of your end step, they'll take 13 damage. Everybody takes 13 damage except for you. So that's really cool for me. Blow in the Snow is to get back any necessary creatures. As you can see, I run some of the snow lands. Where are they at? The snow-covered island, the snow-covered swamp. Demonic Tutor, just a good tutor. Distant Melody, good card draw for when you have enough but you don't have what you need. Empty the Laboratory. I haven't been able to use this one yet, but I can only assume that with enough mana and enough creatures on the battlefield, you can just empty your library of all the zombies that you need. Feed the Swarms, your staple target creature enchantment removal for black. Night's Whisper, Necrotic Hex. I've played Necrotic Hex a bunch of times, and with the Throne of the God Pharaoh out, that's not only them having to sack most of their creatures, but they're then going to take 6 damage. Night's Whisper, Read the Bones, card draw, Sign in Blood, card draw. Toxic Deluge, removal. I'm a little bit less, as you can tell, I don't have like not the Felwar Stone, but the Oblivion Stone in this deck. It's a little bit harder to get back the pieces I might need for the different combos if I use the O-Stone, Oblivion Stone. So instead I run more counter removal, which is Counterspell. Deida's Ploy, which is actually good because you can discard a card, but you might want to throw something in there you don't need, or you could throw away a Gravecrawler. Frantic Search for the draw. Go for the Throats, just really good removal. Mana Drain, Reality Shift, and Saw It Coming is good removal as well, especially for the things you can't destroy. And then remove it into my the one Planeswalker in the deck is Liliana, Untouched by Death, just your regular combo piece in this deck. The lands, we have a little bit more on the not in basic side, with starting out with Ancient Tomb, Bajuka Bog, Clearwater Pathway, Command Tower, Crystal Vein, Emergent Zone for the Flash, Fable Passage, Polluted Delta, Reflecting Pool, Reliquary Tower, Shipwreck Marsh, the Snow-Covered Islands and Swamps, the Sunken Ruins, which I'm still not, I'm kind of sold on it, but I'm not fully sold on it. The Underground River, which is, necessary when you want to make sure you have all of your colors. The Underground Sea, I have, it's nice and pretty, sitting in my binder. The Unholy Grotto, Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth, and the Watery Grave. And I think most of the combos in the deck rely, I think it's a total of about 3 Rooftop Storms with the Acerak, the different ones that go with the Phyrexian Altar, where's it at? Bantu's Monument. It's up here. Yeah, the Bantu's Monument. But yeah, this is my can't see the forest through the zombies. It's a play on the can't see the forest through the trees because of Wilhelt's lore. And I'm more than happy to do the lore for Wilhelt if y'all are more than happy. It's kind of funny that I did have a Liliana in the Wilhelt deck, but it's a whole thing with that little pair right there. But anyways, that's all it's going to be today, guys, and I will see you guys next time. And if this is the kind of content you like, you want to see some more different deck techs of the decks that I have, just let me know down in the comments below. If you have any suggestions for upgrades for the deck, let me know. And I will appreciate you guys stopping by. Like, subscribe, leave a comment if you like the deck, you don't like the deck. But that's going to be it for today, guys.